Now you'll have that wretched song going around in your head all day. The Mos Eisley Cantina 75290 is an incredible Lego set. Soon after I completed it, I realised something was missing. That famous music played by Figrin D'an and the Modal Nodes. After much searching online, I discovered a way to play any music track on an Arduino Uno microcontroller using a simple piezo buzzer or a small speaker. If you want to add a musical feature to your own cantina or any other Lego set, then keep watching. First of all, you will need an Arduino Uno microcontroller. The Arduino is a tiny little programmable computer about the size of a wallet. It has a ton of connectors that you can wire up to speakers, lights, motors and a whole load of sensors to bring the Internet of Things to your Lego sets. I recommend buying an Arduino starter kit like this one because then you'll have pretty much everything you need to get your Lego sets playing music. These kits usually come with a piezo buzzer, but if not you can buy them separately. They're only like $1 each. For slightly better sound you can opt to use a proper speaker instead. These are inexpensive and produce much louder sound, like this. The Arduino can be powered using any standard USB power bank. The power requirements for our setup are modest, so it will power the cantina for several days or even weeks without recharging. It wouldn't be too difficult to simultaneously power an unofficial Lego lighting kit via the Arduino, but my own lighting kit is still on order. In the meantime, I'm using a couple of these ultra bright LEDs to light up my cantina's booths. These LEDs are easy to find on eBay or Amazon. They're pretty easy to power from the Arduino board. Just remember to use a resistor to prevent the LEDs from burning out. Finally, I bought some 1 meter long DuPont jumper cables on eBay. These make it easier to place the Arduino and power source some way from the cantina itself. Here is my circuit diagram for the hardware setup. If you're new to electronics, then there are a ton of Arduino tutorials on YouTube. In my setup, the buzzer is connected to pin 8 and power for the LEDs flows from pins 10 and 11. The Arduino could potentially power a lot more LEDs, but I'm waiting for my actual lighting kit, so I'll maybe use that instead. Incidentally, my cantina looks a bit of a mess right now because I just fastened it onto a couple of tan base plates I bought on Amazon. My cantina no longer opens, but it fits perfectly on a shelf in my house and there's much more room for droids to loiter outside while their owners get into pointless fights with unsavoury outlaws. I also have grand plans to add a second floor. I might smash up several Jabba's palaces in order to procure sufficient building materials. Well, isn't this set just all about the minifigs anyway? If you want my Arduino sketch source code, then there's a link in the description below. Of course, that tune is such an earworm that I couldn't risk playing it all day. So I hooked up my Arduino to an HC-SR04 ultrasonic sensor module. This sensor precisely measures distance, so I set it to activate the music and lights in the cantina as somebody comes within 30 cm of the display set. It's really easy to change this distance according to your own requirements. Oh, and I found the module fitted really well in one of the cantina's booths. The sensors line up exactly with the 2x2 windows in this booth. I found playing a specific tune to be quite difficult on the Arduino. There don't appear to be any really good ways of converting an MP3 file to play on a piezo buzzer. There is an Arduino library that plays PCM music files. However, converting MP3 files to PCM format appears to be really difficult. I couldn't get this approach to work at all. There are MP3 modules that can be used with self-built electronic gadgets, but I've not unboxed mine yet. When I get it to work, I'll post another video and maybe a cantina update too. Without MP3 or PCM files to help me, I looked into transcribing the music from the sheet music. While there are 1 million and more websites with a cantina's sheet music on there, I can't read music, so this was a non-starter. Instead, I was fortunate to find a transcription of the song's notes into actual named musical notes. There's a link to this site in the description below. I combined this website's musical data with some code for playing specific notes on an Arduino. Again, see a link in the description below for this code. I had to laboriously type in each note and kind of guess the timing. I also changed the key from what I originally started with, as it's now a little more pleasing to the ear. I still need to fine-tune the song's timing and there are a few duff notes, but I'm really happy with the result. My pimped up cantina is now a definite talking point, and it's sure as hell going to scare any burglars who walk past the shelf it resides on. If you have any questions, then leave a comment and remember to subscribe for more coding tutorials. Now I'm going to get the Wonder Woman theme tune playing in my newly constructed Daily Bugle. Oh, she's DC. I didn't know that. I'm more into anime myself. Thanks for watching.